These are spine sparing strategies, mostly for the lower back. So a lot of disc cases, instability problems, low back pain that's chronic or not going away, among a whole host of other things. But these are ways to protect your lower back and movement. And just some concepts from here to here should always be straight lines parallel to each other. This and this, these types of things will create the lower back pain. So when we move and do things, you'll see me doing like this. This will be what I'm going for the whole time. The movement should come around the hips and the shoulders. So first strategy is called shortstop squat. It's getting up and down from a seated position. Most people in pain will grab the rails of the chair and then push themselves up, creating more pain into that motion. And people typically go into their pain patterns, so we want to get them away from there. So shortstop squat, make lobster claws, press into the thighs, find the floor, because now we're pushing through the floor. With the shoulders, we're bypassing the lower back, so it doesn't have to do much. And then everybody knows what a shrug is. So this is called an anti-shrug. Push the shoulders down, push your hands into your thighs, feet into the floor, and then just tighten or stiffen your tummy just a tiny bit so you know it's there. And then essentially all you have to do is lean forward, press into your legs, and stand up. This gets rid of most lower back pain standing and sitting. And you see it's the same process going back. Lobster claws, anti-shrug, just reach your butt back and find your target. Moving on to hip hinging in general, you see the butt moving back. And when you bend over and get literally anything to pick up, if it's around knee height or above, the squat is your strategy. And so we want to move the butt, kind of think about it away from your target. Find a wall, or just picture in your head there's a wall behind you, and then you can grab and lift through that. Again, everything's stable here. Onto the floor will be a lunge pattern, but we'll talk about how to put on shoes and socks first. And so, again, creating movement around the hips and our mobile joints. So if we need to put shoes and socks on, find a bench and reach yourself toward your foot to create that motion. Instead of most people will bring their foot towards them and bend back and create pain. We want to always move around your mobile joints. Shoes, socks, tying shoes, anything you need to do there. And then moving on to how do we get up and down off the floor. In and out of bed is the same concept. We'll talk about that as we go, but it's a lunge position. So essentially, we're just going to lower ourselves to the floor. People with weakness or have any other issues with not being strong enough for that, find a bench, find a wall, find a dresser, anything you can use to help get you down into this position. And then you can move around your hips. You can pick up things off the ground to get back up. Okay? We're going to go from there to tall kneeling, hip hinge back, kind of short stop squat onto the knees, pressing down into the floor as we come down into laying on your stomach. And in order to roll, like if we're rolling over a bed, we'll go both ways with this. You're going to press down with your non-rolling side so you create some stiffness. And then, again, find a spot on the floor. We're going to push. And then when you move, it's easy to grab that knee so everything's pressing together. And now we're moving around the knees and the hips. And the back isn't twisting. A lot of people, when they roll over in bed, they'll twist and then go here, and that creates that pain. And so what we're trying to do is roll in that direction. Okay? And so we'll come out of it. Again, if you roll over in bed, find two spots outside of here, press into it, and then you'll roll. Tighten the tummy a little bit, try to press all four of your arms and legs into the floor, and then come up. If you start coming up like this, that can create back pain. And so we want to slowly walk your hands back onto your knees, back up into tall kneeling, hip extend, back up. If you need something to grab onto, it'll just come up like that. Again, it's easier. I was here. It's easier to come up in what we call triple flexion onto the toes. And those are some of the most common spine sparing strategies to alleviate pain with movement.